This is what people don't tell you. What happens when you hit a plateau? What happens when you stop losing weight? Or what happens if you're ticking all the boxes off? You're doing your calorie deficit, you're getting your steps in, you've got a structured workout, boom, and you're still not making progress. This is what I'm going to be talking about today. Welcome to my YouTube channel, welcome to the family, welcome to this club. I don't really know what that was, but yeah, help your girl out and press that subscribe button, and also like the video as well if you're feeling extra generous, which I think you are, aren't you? Yeah, I thought so. If you aren't already, give me a follow on Instagram, because you know you want to keep up with your girl and everything like that. So this video is going to be all about ways to lose fat. And I bet you're saying, yes Bethany, I know how to lose fat, you go on a calorie deficit, blah blah blah. Yes, I know, but this is what people don't tell you. What happens when you hit a plateau? What happens when you stop losing weight? Or what happens if you're ticking all the boxes off? You're doing your calorie deficit, you're getting your steps in, you've got a structured workout, boom, and you're still not making progress. This is what I'm going to be talking about today. So if you would like to hear more, please keep watching. So the first point I'm going to be talking about is controlling your calorie deficit. Tracking your calories and, you know, staying in a calorie deficit is all fine and dandy, but you need to control and monitor it. Otherwise you're just going to plateau and you're just going to stop losing weight and just stay at a dead end. And now you're asking, well, how am I going to get out of this plateau? How am I going to get out of this dead end that I've reached in my calorie deficit? Well, this is what you're going to do. Option one is to simply move more and eat less. And yes, I know you've heard that 1,000 times, but it's simple. Obviously, if this is your first plateau, that is what you'll do. But say if this is your third plateau that you're coming to on your diet, it's going to be hard to decrease your calories any further and obviously increase your cardio any further, because it just gets a bit unhealthy if you get to that point. What you're going to do instead, which is option two, is that you're going to eat more food. And I know that sounds bloody insane because you're meant to be in a calorie deficit, so why the hell, Bethany, am I going to eat more food? Well, it kind of tricks your metabolism into thinking that you want more food. So what your body will do, it'll have a spike in the hormones that digest your food, and then when you go back into a calorie deficit, these hormones will still be at a high level, which will obviously help digest the food a bit quicker and increase your metabolism. So that's one way of doing it. Or you just have a deload from your calorie deficit. This is by a cheat meal, a cheat week, or simply going up to your maintenance calories. And this is why it's only sensible to do a cut in a certain period of time. You can't cut down and be in a calorie deficit for a long period of time, because it just doesn't work. You need to have them breaks in there to kind of trick your body, to trick your metabolism, and to get you back at your starting point so you can go back into a calorie deficit. Number two is, are you tracking your macronutrients as well as your calories? Yes, it's true. You can lose weight from just tracking your calories. That's it, you can. Say if you wanted to eat your calories in chocolate bars, but you're in a calorie deficit, you'll still lose weight, but obviously that is not healthy and it's not a sustainable way of living. So your macronutrients are your protein, fat and carbs. The most important one that I want to talk about is protein. And I know you'll probably hear on the media and stuff like that, eat your protein, eat your protein, eat your protein, but do you actually know why they say this? It's because protein uses energy to be broken down in your body. You are burning calories by eating protein, to put it short, which means your metabolism will increase, which basically means that you will become a fat burning machine. But also protein promotes hypertrophy in your muscles as well, which will increase your muscle mass. And when you have a higher muscle mass, you have a higher metabolism. So it's basically a win-win. So get your protein in, it's the most important macronutrient there is. With your fats and carbs, just keep the numbers consistent so your body knows what it's getting. It won't have bloats or anything like that. It'll know what it's getting and it'll be consistent throughout, and that's what your body likes. It likes consistency. It likes the same things day in, day out, so it can maintain it. So know what hormones to release, what to give you, when you need your energy spikes, etc. Just keep it consistent. The third point I want to talk about is resistant training. Are you performing resistant training? And this is weight training, resistant bands, etc. And why I say this is because resistant training promotes hypertrophy, muscle building, etc. As an individual, if you have more muscle mass, then you will have a higher metabolism. If you are one of these people who have got really low calories, they eat really low calories and are doing excessive amount of cardio without maintaining their resistant training, you are going to eat into your muscle mass, basically decrease your muscle mass, and that will get replaced with fat. So the next point is, are you tracking your calories properly? And again, all these things might seem very, very obvious to the eye, but when you actually look into it, these are the mistakes that I made as a beginner, and they make so much of a difference. So what I mean by this is, are you literally tracking every single thing that goes through your mouth? And I mean the oil that you cook in, the milk that you put in your cup of tea, the sauces that you squirt on the side of your meals, the milk that you put in your cereal, etc. Because you might just think, oh, there's no point in tracking it, I'll just, you know, it's only a little bit of milk. But say if you're having 5 cups of teas a day, that might add up to, say, 500 ml of milk, and then that's maybe 100 calories. And then if you're putting your oil in your pan without weighing it out and tracking it, then that's another 100 calories, and there's 200 calories that you've just had without even noticing. And this is why you think, oh, I'm not losing weight but I'm in a calorie deficit. Well, it's because you're actually not in a calorie deficit, because you've been eating these calories without tracking them. So you'll actually be in your maintenance or surplus calories. Are you being patient enough? And you've probably heard it before, but honestly, a slow decrease in fat loss is the best type of fat loss, because if it takes you that long to lose it, then it's going to take you that long to gain it. But if it takes you that long to lose it, then it'll take you that long to gain it. You need to let your metabolism kind of catch up with you. You need to let your metabolism kind of adjust to your body weight. I mean, I did it myself. I lost 17 kilos in 7 weeks, and that is a short amount of time. But because after them 17 weeks, I was kind of still monitoring my calories, I was still resistant training, etc., I didn't bounce back. But if you're not clued up on resistant training, calories, etc., and you kind of bounce back, you're gonna put on that weight very quickly, because your metabolism will be very low off eating so low calories. And as soon as you eat something that's above your calorie, you're just going to bounce back, you're going to put the weight back on, and that's what we don't want when you've been putting all that work in. That's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video. I really enjoyed filming it because I just love YouTube. I love talking about fitness and everything like that. So if you have any more questions or videos that you'd like me to record, then just pop them in the comments. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Please remember to subscribe and like this video as well if you haven't already done so, and I shall see you in the next one.